I think we're on. I think we're live. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're somewhere on I-20, I-30 actually still, just outside of Weatherford. We are heading west for a nighttime chase. Not supposed to do that. At the moment, there is a somewhat discreet, semi-discreet supercell out in front of the line that's going to impact the Metroplex later. It's currently over Breckenridge, where my brother's in baseball-sized hail. Wouldn't want to be him right now. It's tracking off to the northeast, so we're going to head towards Weatherford and maybe up towards Mineral Wells, try and catch up with it and see if it does the funny. Oh, that's got a new... Ooh, the new frames look nasty. It's got a hook on it. Let's zoom in on that. Ooh, look at that rotation. Is that the new frame? Yeah, that's the new frame. Okay, it's got a... There it is. It's got a nasty little hook on it. So maybe it will do the funny, and maybe it'll do a tornado. We're not going to be able to see it because it's at night, but we'll be there. That's what I got. I guess we're in Aledo now. As for Metroplex later on, as this line of storms, and this is going to be a fun task to do while in traffic. Oh, there's a tornado warning further south on the line itself, near Putnam. As this line tracks off to the east and the northeast into the Metroplex through this evening, we can anticipate large hail, probably some spin-up tornadoes embedded in the line, and damaging winds, localized flash flooding, you know, all of the treats of living in North Texas in the springtime. Make sure you're friendly with your insurance adjuster, because this line has been packing some pretty big hail. We'll kind of double back east somewhat, get mixed into the line, follow it through part of the Metroplex as much as we can, as much as I feel stupid enough to do so. We'll see what we get into. That's all I got for right now. We got to get through Weatherford and Parker County to get where I want to go, so. I also do fully anticipate the car having some issues and the stream having some issues. The Starlink hasn't been wanting to stay connected. I've had everything set up since I left work at 5 in Farmers Branch, and it's been dropping in and out on me, so that also being said, I don't think the T-Mobile box is on at the moment. So we are just winging it until I can get pulled over, because I gotta get gas anyway. That's what I got for right now. If everything goes to plan, first of all, there is no plan. If everything goes to plan, this will be the closest I get to a birthday tornado this year. So, maybe the weather gods will be nice to me. Maybe they won't. I don't know. But, isn't that what we're here to find out? I'm on the TV at the fire station. Uh-oh! You know, I feel like Mineral Wells is an achievable target. Because how far are we? 30 minutes? 32 minutes. I think we can do it. Downtown OKC. tornado? Oh, snap. Well, on a Texas day, Oklahoma City has to show us up. That's about average. That's typical. So yeah, we're gonna head towards Mineral Wells. We'll go through scenic Weatherford, coming up in a couple minutes. I don't know if my partners over at Texas Tornado Hunters actually saw the first tornado that the storm put down about 2 hours ago. I hope they did. It'd be pretty cool if they did. I can't show that on stream, but I can show this one on stream. Shout out to Jason for the awesome Twisted Sentry chasing hoodie. His birthday gift. So we'll be wearing that this season. And real talk, because, you know, I love keeping it real with y'all. I am tired. It was a long day today. I mean, shout out to my paramedic students for getting it done and learning how to start IVs. I don't think I'll be bruised too bad, but that made for a long day. Oh, I suppose this is the exit where I get off. What up, Rambo? That was the plan all along, getting close to where you live. No, that's creepy. I shouldn't say that. You know, and I said a minute ago when I started the stream that I'm going on a night chase. I don't mind storm chasing at night, but when you are chasing at night, it's kind of like going to an Amish Christmas light show. You're not going to see much. There's not much there to look at. Oh, I freaked out for a second. I thought I was wearing a hat I wasn't supposed to. I'm wearing my Columbia Southern hat. Yeah, that's where I'm heading, Jacob. It wrapped up pretty nicely in the last couple of scans, and then my brother said it was dropping baseballs, and based on the pings I was hearing on the phone, followed by intermittent curse words, I would believe that yeah, he was getting baseballs. I'm hungry too. I haven't eaten today, so I will have to fix that at some point. Probably when I get gas. Oh, don't. There we go. Now we're starting with issues. Yeah, the Starlink dropped out again, and I don't think the T-Mobile router is on. So my internet may go to poo a lot during this stream, which is my incentive to hardwire the inverter and fix this mess on Sunday. If anybody wants to help me tear my car apart on Sunday and install an inverter, I can offer beer. I dropped my Zyn can. Oh, did I just drop off on the... I may have just dropped off on my phone for a minute. I'm also going way too fast. The speed limit dropped. Whoopsie doodles. Oh, that's nice. All the SMUG just peeled off instead of... Where's the power button? Why? There it is. Oh, we'll just put that up there then. All the SMUG peeled off on my dashboard. Ugh. Now I got SMUG on my hands. At least it's my SMUG. You know, Randy, you got a point. I forget. We've got a Ronald. Ronald, I'm voluntelling you. It's the Illinois targets popping off too. There's a tornado warning in Oklahoma City. There are tornado watches going from the Mexican border to almost the Canadian border right now. We're starting off the spring with a bang, but there does appear to be a tornado on the ground. Yep, PDS tornado warning for east of Kankakee. Somebody actually asked me if I'd come and chase Illinois today, to which I said no. I'm gonna need something in this car to chill. I'm probably gonna need to put a new battery in it again this year. I had to do it last year. Oh, okay. Pull out in front of me, that's fine. You know what? We are going to stage ourselves on the west side of Weatherford for a little bit and kind of let the storms come a little closer. A, so I can get gas. B, so I can get food. C, so if something pops off a little further south, I have a quick outlet. Let me answer this text message at this red light. Sorry, I'm trying to rub 3 brain cells together. I need an energy drink or something too. Oh. Oh, tornado warning! Tornado warning on our storm! Never mind, we're gonna get gas and then we're gonna boogie, boogie, boogie. So the thunderstorm we're looking at is now tornado warned for the western half of Palo Pinto County. It'll be tracking off to the northeast. Warned for 2-inch hail. Yeah, Mineral Well sounds like a good target. Although it gets pretty hilly around Possum Kingdom, so that may be a difficulty, but we will do it. We will do it for the memes. Back to the main feed. I don't know why I thought driving through Weatherford was a good idea. And then, Nina, to answer your question in the Facebook chat, these storms will end up progressing all the way across DFW. For the moment, we're on the western fringe, but they're going to condense into a line and move through the Metroplex. I'd say the eastern half probably after the 10 o'clock hour or so. My working plan at the moment is to kind of chase them back into DFW. Yeah, Tristan, the cap is broken. It broke fairly early in the day, and kind of unlike what the models were showing, there wasn't a whole lot of messy crapvection to put a lid on the atmosphere. That was kind of one of the failure modes that everybody was discussing. I really didn't do that great of a I didn't really do any forecast for today because I've been working. I was kind of just like, well, if it looks good, I'll get in the car and we'll go storm chasing. If it looks bad, I was going to go to the board meeting for Tarrant County. But the storms are coming, they look good, so we went storm chasing, and here we are. And then when I mentioned the cap for all of my new viewers, that's kind of a lid on the atmosphere. If you think of the atmosphere as a boiling pan, you put a lid on it. Or a grease fire, you put a lid on it, kind of puts it out. So the cap prevents any convective shenanigans from occurring. The cap breaking allows storms to fire. The degree to which the cap breaks is kind of always a question. Like, if there's still a weak cap, the storms may be able to fire and then not break through the cap and do anything worth a damn. If there's no cap, then you get the entire atmosphere convecting all at once and it turns into a giant mess. I have been on both extremes, and they are both a little less than ideal. I didn't even look at... I may have made an... let me go... I may have made an oopsies. Oh. Okay, cool. So we're also live on Severe Studios. If anybody follows like the My Radar app or Severe Studios on social media, you can watch me in the My Radar app. I've been streaming with Severe Studios for a few years now. Kind of takes a backseat to getting to interact with y'all one-on-one because I literally just stream my camera. And then I made some changes in the computer to make it mo better and not be as complicated to push the feed through to Severe Studios, and it actually appears to be working. I'm actually going to send this to James. James. Yes, sir, Aiden, that is actually where I am heading. We're in Weatherford proper. I'm kind of behind the 8 ball because I'm coming all the way from Farmers Branch. But we got a heavy tank of gas. We're okay. We're just going to keep pushing. I'm not going to make that. Oh, I'm going back up a little bit because I'm over the line. For anybody that is watching on Facebook or YouTube, let me know how the stream quality is doing so far. It looks like it's working pretty well. I'm just a little leery because I've been having some issues with the Starlink already. And I do have T-Mobile running as well. So it looks like everything's working the way it needs to for right now. The other project I have for this weekend is putting my new router in the car that's going to tie the Starlink and both of my cell signals all together in one, so I don't have to do this weird strung together thing that I'm doing. You know, the audio's a tad low. I mean, I haven't adjusted my levels at all. Hi, Mom. My mom's in the chat. Apparently my cat is also watching. What he normally does. The joke in IT and my house and even the fire service to an extent, you know, the temporary solution always ends up being the permanent one, and my temporary solution for the last like year and a half has been using Streamify on my laptop to tie all my data signals together. First of all, I'm tired of paying $20 a month for it, and second of all, it does run into issues sometimes, so I don't want to end up in a situation where I'm depending on software to make my internet connection work. So I bought a router, the mobile cellular router that should make everything work together. then for anybody that is just jumping in, we'll recap real quick. Our storm that we're looking at near the western edge of Palo Pinto is currently tornado warned. There is not insignificant rotation with it. It looks pretty good on radar. I actually don't even know what sized hail it's warned for at this point. 1.75, 2 inches in the tornado warning, so we may have to dodge some hailstones, but nothing I haven't done before. We're probably, what, 20 minutes from, maybe 30 minutes from the tornado warning. We may just chill in mineral wells and let the storm come to us. They're moving east-northeast at about 40, so that might not be the worst decision. The Starlink dropped out. The cellular dropped out. That's less than ideal. And hopefully this is the last chase where I have to deal with these intermittent connectivity issues. I mean, that's always going to be the nature of the beast because I'm mobile, but having the inverter hardwired and kind of not having to deal with some of the limitations that come with that should go away. T-Mobile right now. Now, waiting for the Starlink to come back up. Britain, there is not currently a cap over Ardmore. The storms shouldn't reach the I-35 corridor until probably around the 9 o'clock hour, but you will get some storms this afternoon.
Hazard 2-inch hail and 70 miles per hour with gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. The severe storm will be near Breckenridge in Lake Daniel around 7:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Cano around 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
I don't know how well it's showing up on stream, but it's beautiful. Starting to see some pretty frequent lightning now that the last of the sunlight's going away. Oh, wow.
an hour in the afternoon. Wednesday night, clear. Much cooler with lows in the upper 30s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, diminishing to 5 to 10
I forgot how beautiful it is out here. I haven't been out this way since I did some set medic work for a Taylor Sheridan show a few years ago. 5 years ago. God.
Serving the Mineral Wells listening area. The National Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued a tornado
Sacred Cross flashbacks. There you go.
County in north central Texas, west central Palo Pinto County in north central Texas, until 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 7:04 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Caddo, or 11 miles east of Breckenridge, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado and hail up to 2 inches in diameter. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows,
That was pretty bold.
and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Caddo around 7:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Possum Kingdom Lake around 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Possum Kingdom State Park around 7:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Take cover now.
Oh, shit.
To an interior room on the lowest floor of a
SPC is discussing
avoid windows.
EF4 intensity with a tornado on the ground in Lake Village, Indiana.
In the vehicle, move to the closest
Prayers for Lake Village. I can't remember if I know anybody there. I'm sure there's somebody I do.
severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until
Prayers to back
10
home.
p.m. Central Daylight Time for Stevens and western Palo Pinto counties. At 7:17 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Lake Daniel or near Breckenridge, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: 2-inch hail and 70 miles per hour with gusts. Source: radar indicated. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. The severe storm will be near Breckenridge and Lake Daniel around 7:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
Oh,
Caddo around 7:30 p.m. Central
my stream went to doo-doo. Where'd my internet go?
State Park and Possum Kingdom Lake around 7:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Crayford around 8:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time and Thurber. A tornado warning remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for north central Texas. For your protection, stay inside a sturdy structure and keep away from windows. Now let's check on your local forecast for the Mineral Wells.
Okay, well, the Starlink is still running. We're just not in good...
Tonight, showers with
Oh, no, the Starlink died. Fuck.
then a chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms after midnight.
Fuck.
Cooler with lows in the upper 50s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 80%. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in the mid-70s. Temperatures falling into the upper 60s in the afternoon. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north 10 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour in the afternoon. Wednesday night, clear. Much cooler with lows in the upper 30s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, diminishing to 5 to 10 miles an hour after midnight.
Running into storms or running into burning buildings, which one is crazier?
24 p.m.
They're equally crazy, and I love both of them just the same.
You're listening to NOAA.
I think that's a good answer.
Radio, the voice of the National Weather Service, Station W.
What's up, Cumulus Chaser? I'm Jacob.
Serving the Mineral
I'm a storm chaser. I live in DFW. I'm a paramedic by trade, storm chaser when I have free time. I've been doing this for a few years.
Texas, west central Palo Pinto County.
It's just a hobby. I like to get out and have fun with it.
Until 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 7:04 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Caddo, or 11 miles east of Breckenridge, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazard: tornado and hail up to 2 inches in diameter. Source: radar indicated rotation. Impact: flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile
Yeah, I went through a little patch of hills coming into Mineral Wells, and that was the exact time the Starlink decided to
15 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
stop working, and I lost cell signal, so I lost everything for a minute.
Daylight time. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows.
But hopefully we should be good.
You are outdoors in a mobile home. Vehicle. Move to
Like I
the
said,
closest
I think we are going to
shelter and
run
protect
into
yourself from flying
issues
debris.
with data connectivity tonight. The stream's not going to be perfect. I apologize.
15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for Stevens and Western Palo Pinto counties.
Make it as perfect as we can, though.
7:17 p.m. Central Daylight Time. A severe thunderstorm was located near Lake Daniel or near Breckenridge, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: 2-inch hail and 70 miles per hour with gusts. Source: the tornado warning for East Central Stevens and West Central Palo Pinto counties will expire at 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The tornado threat has diminished and the tornado warning has been allowed to expire.
They are going to let the tornado warning expire on this storm. The line is starting to catch up to it. It's still got some potential. We're probably transforming more into our linear threat. Kind of at that point, I think the move is going to be to kind of turn around, run out in front of it, let it get close, turn around, run from it for a little bit, let it catch up to us until we get back into the Metroplex.
Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. The severe storm will be near Breckenridge and Lake Daniel around 7:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
Yeah, the voltage meter on the car is doing good, so we should be good for a few minutes. I just gets on my nerves. I want it to be perfect, and it's not perfect yet.
Other locations impacted by the severe thunderstorm include Mingus, Ivan, Eolian, Lone Camp, Strong, Harpersville, and Thurber. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for north central Texas. For your protection, stay inside a sturdy structure and keep away from windows. The tornado warning for East Central Stevens and West Central Palo Pinto counties will expire at 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The tornado threat has diminished and the tornado warning has been allowed to expire. However, large hail and damaging winds remain likely and a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for the area. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for north central Texas. Now let's check on your local forecast for the Mineral Wells listening area. Tornado watch 33 in effect until 11 p.m. this evening. Tonight, showers with thunderstorms likely this evening, then a chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Cooler with lows in the upper 50s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 80%. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in
If this car would hurry up, this truck would hurry up and pass me, I'm going to pull into all six.
Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north 10 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour in the afternoon. Wednesday night, clear. Much cooler with lows in the upper 30s.
Because I feel like
North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour.
this is what we're going to get.
5 to 10 miles an hour after midnight. The current time is 7:29 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 33, effective until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Texas: Erath, Hood, Jack, Palo Pinto, Parker, Stevens, Wise, Young. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development
Oh boy, PDS hail warning. "80-mile-an-hour wind warning."
The National Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Stevens County in north-central Texas, southern Palo Pinto County in north-central Texas until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 7:29 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles south of Caddo, or 10 miles north of Ranger, moving east at 60 miles per hour. This is a destructive storm for Strawn, Mingus,
I'm actually probably going to hang out here for a minute, let the storms get a little closer and decide. The tornado threat's diminishing, but some hail and some wind.
Impact. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged.
Can you send me that? That's badass.
Windows and vehicles. Extensive tree damage and power outages are likely. This severe thunderstorm will be near Lake Palo Pinto around 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by the severe thunderstorm include Roswell, Camp, Sentry, Strawn, and New Salem. This includes Interstate 20 between mile markers 370 and 389. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for north-central Texas. For your protection, get inside a sturdy structure and stay away from windows. This is an extremely dangerous situation with tornado-like wind speeds expected. Mobile homes and high-profile vehicles are especially susceptible to winds of magnitude and may be overturned. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. This storm has the potential to cause serious injury and significant property damage. The National
Alright, well,
Service in Fort Worth
I think we're going to drop south on 281.
north-central Texas, southern Palo Pinto County in north-central Texas until
Yeah,
8 p.m.
we're going to drop south on 281 towards Santo and Lipan.
Thunderstorm was located 7 miles
To
south
do
of
so,
Caddo,
I would have to turn around because I can't go out that way.
moving east at 60 miles per hour. This is a destructive storm for Strawn, Mingus, and Gordon.
And let's go play in 80-mile-an-hour winds.
With gusts and nickel-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged. Expect considerable damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles. Extensive tree damage and power outages are likely. This severe thunderstorm will be near Lake Palo Pinto around 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by the severe thunderstorm include
That was a pretty cool interaction back there at the gas station. There's some couple getting gas, and they saw my car, and they're like, "Oh, cool, it's a storm chaser." So they took a picture of it, and they got this awesome lightning bolt right above the top of my car. So I'll share that to Facebook later. That was pretty awesome. That made my day. I love when people come up like that.
This is an extremely dangerous situation with tornado-like wind speeds expected. Mobile homes and high-profile vehicles are especially susceptible to winds of this magnitude.
Yeah, we're going to drop. That's the plan. We're going to go to 281. We're going to drop south. We're going to try and make it to I-20.
This storm has the potential to cause serious injury and significant
And then if we make it to the gas stations before the storms do,
time for Stevens and western Palo Pinto counties. At 7:17 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Lake Daniel or near Breckenridge, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard: 2-inch hail and 70 miles per hour with gusts. Source: radar indicated. Impact: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect
because then we can hide at the gas stations
wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs,
and get the storm front rolling through. There's a plan.
will be near Breckenridge and Lake Daniel around to 7:20 p.m.
As for the YouTube chat question as to why I'm going to go south, 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts,
7:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
mainly.
Grayford
the tornado threat's diminishing enough at this point that I feel comfortable in that decision. And there's enough little kinks in the line working its way down that we could get a QLCS spin up out of it.
Now let's check on your local forecast for the mineral wells listening area. Tornado watch 33 in effect until 11 p.m. this evening. Tonight, showers with thunderstorms likely this evening. Then a chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Cooler with lows in the upper 50s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 80%. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in the mid-70s. Temperatures falling into the upper 60s in the afternoon. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north 10 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour in the afternoon. Wednesday night, clear. Much cooler with lows in the upper 30s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour.
I am in downtown Mineral Wells.
The current time is 7:37 p.m. Central Daylight Time. You're listening to NOAA All Hazards Radio, the voice of the National Weather Service, station WNG 651, serving the Mineral Wells listening area. The National Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Stevens County in north central Texas, southern Palo Pinto County in north central Texas until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 7:29 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles south of Caddo, or 10 miles north of Ranger, moving east at 60 miles per hour. This is a destructive storm for Strawn, Mingus, and Gordon. Hazard, 80 miles per hour with gusts and nickel-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, flying debris.
Okay, Randy, I'm going to clarify this. My radio strap says meaty on it.
Damaged.
It's already there. It's already there for the taking.
Windows and vehicles. Extensive tree damage and power outages are likely. This severe thunderstorm will be near Lake Jalapeno around 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by the severe thunderstorm include Brussels, Lone Camp, Mingus, Santo, Strawn, and New Salem. This includes
That nickname has extended to the rest of the family. My mom is Mama Meats. My sister is Little Meats. Like, it's that one's kind of messed up. But
Daylight time for central Texas. For your protection, get inside a sturdy structure and stay away from windows. This is an extremely dangerous situation with tornado-like wind speeds expected. Mobile homes and high-profile vehicles are especially susceptible to winds of this magnitude and may be overturned. For your protection,
is there a road?
your room on the lowest floor of a building. The storm has the
There is
potential to
not a
cause
road.
serious injury and significant property damage. A severe thunderstorm warning remains
Oh, there could be a road.
until 8:15 p.m. Central
There is not a road.
for Stevens and western Palo Pinto counties. At 7:17 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Lake Daniel or near
Gonna be on my helmet. That is outstanding. I am 100% behind that.
Hazard 2-inch hail at 70 miles per hour with gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. The severe storm will be near Breckenridge in Lake Daniel around 7:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Caddo around 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Possum Kingdom State Park and Possum Kingdom Lake around 7:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Crayford around 8:10 p.m.
Alternatively, if we find a good
Other locations impacted
spot
by the severe thunderstorm include Mingus,
up on a hill with a crossroad where we can look out and
Harpersville, and Thurber.
see what's going on to the west of us, we'll pick that before we drop south.
Central Daylight Time for north central Texas. For your protection, stay inside a sturdy structure and keep away from windows. Now let's check on your local forecast for the Mineral Wells listening area. Tornado watch 33 in effect until 11 p.m. this evening. Tonight, showers with thunder.
because this storm,
Chance of rain 80%. Wednesday,
it's trying to
temperatures falling.
stay a supercell and maintain its hook.
Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north 10 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour in the afternoon. Wednesday night, clear. Much cooler with lows in the upper 30s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, diminishing to 5 to 10 miles an hour after midnight. The current time is 7:41 p.m. Central Daylight Time. You're listening to NOAA All Hazards Radio, the voice of the National Weather Service, station WNG 651, serving the Mineral Wells listening area. The National Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Stevens County in north central Texas, southern Palo Pinto County in north central Texas.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna turn around.
Central Daylight Time.
I'm getting that.
29 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
A minute ago, I was like, oh, you know what? Going south is going to be the better play. And now that the radar's updated and I'm seeing what it's doing, I'm like, oh no, wait.
Mingus and Gordon. The hazard 80 miles per hour with gusts and nickel-sized hail. Source radar indicated. Impact flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged. Expect considerable damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles.
We only wasted 5 minutes. It's not that big of a deal. If anything, the storm gets a little closer to us, but it's like the little notch that it's trying to develop and the hook it's trying to maintain is pointed right towards mineral wells. So it may behoove us to be in place in case the funny happens. At the moment, the storm's rated, warned for golf balls, 70-mile-an-hour winds. So if you're in Mineral Wells or Palo Pinto, that's what's coming to you. A little further south towards Santo, that severe thunderstorm warning is for 80-mile-an-hour winds and nickel-sized hail.
Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. The severe storm will be near Possum Key Lake around 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Crayford around 8:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The tornado watch remains in effect until 11
It is headed
Daylight Time for north central.
generally off to the... They're almost moving straight east now that they're taking more of a linear form. So they'll move east into the Metroplex as the night progresses. So probably in about the next hour, Weatherford, northern Parker County, off towards Tarrant County and Fort Worth by 9:30, 10 o'clock. And then further east into the Metroplex, mid-cities probably by 11, DFW, or Dallas proper rather, between 11 and midnight. Maybe a little sooner than that, because they're moving about 40 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour, so. But as they start to line out and move east, they'll pick up some speed.
Mobile homes will be heavily damaged. Expect considerable damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles. Extensive tree damage and power outages are likely. This severe thunderstorm will be near Lake Palo Pinto around 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by the severe thunderstorm include Brussels, Lone Camp, Mingus, Santo, Strong, and New Salem. This includes Interstate 20 between mile markers 370 and 300.
Yeah, my instinct, not necessarily wrong. It's the newest radar frames. Again, it's trying to redevelop a hook, and it's pointing basically right where we're at. So, worst case scenario. Yeah, I'm heading north now, Randy. I turned around about 2 minutes ago. I'm coming back into Mineral Wells proper.
The storm has the potential to cause serious injury and significant property damage. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 33, effective until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This watch includes
Obviously, I'm driving, so I can't get a lot of ground truth as to what's going on, but apparently a large tornado did hit Lake Cities, Indiana, just east of Kankakee. Yeah, I'm at 14th Street and 281.
While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings.
Oh, that was pretty. That was a pretty lightning bolt.
Commercial radio and television outlets or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northeastern Stevens and northwestern Palo Pinto counties.
There's a lot of precip behind the hook, so if anything, it is very HP, but if it were to do the funny and go tornado warned, I would expect to see it in the next probably 15 or 20 minutes at this point. It's trying to wrap itself back around and stay discreet, but I think it's losing that battle.
Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. The severe storm will be near Possum Kingdom Lake around 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
Mineral Wells Fire, hi guys!
Around 8:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for north central Texas. For your protection, stay inside a sturdy structure and keep away from windows. Now let's check on your local forecast for the Mineral Wells listening area. Tornado watch 33 in effect until 11 p.m. this evening. Tonight, showers with thunderstorms likely this evening. Then a chance of showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Cooler with lows in the upper 50s. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 80%. Wednesday, sunny. Highs in the mid-70s. Temperatures falling into the upper 60s in the afternoon. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north 10 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour in the afternoon. Wednesday night, clear. Much cooler with lows in the upper 30s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, diminishing to 5 to 10 miles an hour after midnight. The current time is 7:48 p.m. Central Daylight Time. You're listening to NOAA All Hazards Radio, the voice of the National Weather Service, station WMG 651, serving the Mineral Wells listening area. The National Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for.
That should be a new severe thunderstorm warning. Should be. For Mineral Wells proper. Oh, tornado warning. Oh, there it is. Wow, I was way off on the timing on that. So, tornado warning for the western half of Palo Pinto County. That includes Grafford.
Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Possum Kingdom Lake around 7:55 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Crayford around.
So we're going to go north on 337? Yeah, we're going to go north on 337 towards Grafford.
Take cover now.
We're actually, like,
On the lowest floor of a sturdy
right where we need to be.
avoid windows.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass you. Excuse me, pardon me.
Or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris.
I mean, and with it being Possum Kingdom Lake and the hills out here, good luck seeing anything. But we're gonna give it the old college try.
Until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 7:29 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles
northeast at 30. Yeah, we're not in that bad of a position. We may actually... Grayford, sorry. I'm a Yankee, forgive me. We may do something here.
This severe thunderstorm will be near Lake Calapito around 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by this severe thunderstorm include Rogers, Camp, Mingus, Santo, Strong, and New Salem. This includes Interstate 20 between mile markers 370 and 389. A tornado watch.
Coincidentally, there is a million chasers converging on my very location at this point. So I guess I'm leading the charge, I guess. Storms will eventually move off towards Frisco later in the evening, probably around the 11 o'clock to midnight area. At that point, it should mostly be a hail, wind, and rain threat. Not particularly concerned about tornadoes on that side of the Metroplex at this point, but they probably will remain a small possibility. Oh, this is going to suck to drive on when it gets wet. This is Hydroplane City right here. I do know about the terrain in this area. I'm questioning whether this was the smartest decision I could make. But we are going to make our bed. And we're going to lie in it, because that's what we do on this channel. My main concerns about the terrain, it's just very, very hilly right here around Mineral Wells because of Lake Palo Pinto. I'm driving a front-wheel drive sedan, so no, they're not rated for off-road adventures. But this car usually handles really well, so I'm not super concerned. It's just visibility is my main concern. A lot of trees, a lot of hills, a lot of valleys. I think I can see the wall cloud between... Yeah, I can see the wall cloud. Oh, it's right there. Top of this hill, is there a road that will point me towards it? I'm gonna put myself in a bad spot, because I think as this collapses into the line, it's gonna start kinking out, and that tornado threat, that tornado threat's gonna shift further south, and it's gonna end up behind me. I can already see the kink in the line forming. On this path, it's either going to cross right where I'm at or just south of where I'm at. So I'm going to have to play it safe and smart here. I've got visibility in this valley. Yeah, what I'm worried about happening, I think, is going to be the more probable scenario. For safety's sake, I'm going to drop back south. Pull it up on the radar and show you real quick. So, they warned the storm for a tornado up in this area, but as it's dropping and starting to line out, I'm concerned that it may end up actually producing further south in this area where that kink is starting to develop. So that makes me want to play it safe and drop back south towards town, just so I don't get caught in something I can't see. As much as I love the red polygon drive to tornado mentality, it's after dark, I don't have great visibility, and we are in arguably rough terrain, and I don't want to get caught with my pants down in the hills, in the trees. And risk having a incident. If I look off to my west, all I see is trees right now, but I don't see anything particularly suspect, but again, following instincts, and I don't want to get caught. County people that are watching, the newest severe thunderstorm warning includes all of Parker County, all of Hood County, the northern half of Erath County. The storm is currently warned for 70-mile-an-hour winds. It's moving due east at 60. Weatherford, Aledo, if this, they kind of are, it could kick off a couple of brief spin-ups. I'm not thinking anything significant. Oh, I'm getting hit by the winds now. I'm getting pushed. I'm glad I dropped south because the newest radar frame also looks like it's probably kicking out golf balls or maybe baseballs, just based on the reflectivity, basically right where I was at or going to be at. And I don't enjoy big hail, and I don't enjoy big hail that I can't see. Oh, there's Russ. This storm is going to pack a punch for mineral wells. The main hail threat looks like it's going to miss town to the north, but it's going to get windy. Hold on to your hats. That can't be good. Tornado warning? I'm thinking maybe tornado warning. I'm not sure yet.
The National Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Wise County in north central Texas.
Oh, there it is. So if you're in Decatur, severe thunderstorm warning for y'all, for Wise County.
9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 8:06 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Fort Richard.
they have canceled the tornado warning for northern Palo Pinto.
Tornado threat has diminished and the tornado warning has been allowed to expire. However, large hail and damaging winds remain likely and a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for the area. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for north central Texas. The National Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Erath County in north central Texas, northeastern Eastland County in north central Texas, Parker County in north central Texas, Palo Pinto County in north central Texas.
Where's my brother at?
In north central Texas until
I have a sneaking suspicion I'm about to run into my brother somewhere because he's on this storm as well. People, Andrew. Yep. He's like 5 minutes in front of me.
Hazard 70 miles per hour with gusts and $half size hail. Source radar indicated. Impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. This severe thunderstorm will be near Brock around 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Weatherford and Western Lake around 8:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Hudson Oaks and Annette around 8:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Willow Park and Aledo around 8:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by the severe thunderstorm include Adele, Santo, Dennis, Mambrino, Agnes, Acton, Bennett, Oran, Wobbles, and New Salem. This includes the following highways: Interstate 20 between mile markers 358 and 422. Interstate 30 near mile marker 1. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for north central Texas. For your protection, get inside a sturdy structure and stay away from windows. The National Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Wise County in north central Texas, eastern Jack County in north central Texas, until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 8:06
Yeah,
p.m. Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Fort Richardson State Park, 7 miles south of Jacksboro, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard 70 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source,
let's
radar
take a
indicated.
look at the precip real
Hail
quick.
damage to vehicles is
Large
expected.
hail.
Expect considerable tree damage.
Giant hail.
Wind damage.
So any of my friends that may or may not be watching in the Poolville,
Thunderstorm will be near Lake Bridgeport around 8:20
Peaster,
p.m.
northwest, northwestern Parker County area. I know there's a few of y'all that I work with. You're going to have some pretty big hail headed your way with this storm, probably about the next 20 minutes or so.
Severe thunderstorm include Lost Creek Reservoir, Gundit, Greenwood, Cottondale,
I would be ready to duck.
Keeter, Crampton, Chiptown, and Johnson. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for north central Texas. For your protection, get inside a sturdy
And that would probably also bear to mention anybody in northwestern Tarrant County, Springtown, Reno, Briar, Azle. The northern end of this line of storms is packing some pretty large hail. It's going to be headed pretty much in a straight line across Parker County and northern Tarrant County in the next hour. I don't know if it'll keep up the entire time, but it would pay to just, maybe put the car inside. Or you can do what I did and leave my truck on the street. So at this point, we're kind of doing what I said we were going to do earlier. We're going to let it catch up to us. We're going to run away from it for a little bit. Let it catch up to us. Run away from it. Let it catch up to us. And then at some point, enough running and catching will put me back in my driveway.
Central
And there's a severe thunderstorm warning reflecting that.
At 8:12 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Weatherford, 10 miles north of Mineral Wells, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. This is a destructive storm for southeast Jack County and southwest Lyons County. Hazard 80 miles per hour with gusts and baseball-sized.
So if you live in southwestern Wise County, the southeastern corner of Jack County, or the northwestern portion of Parker County, get out the baseball bats. You're getting wind-driven baseballs. 80-mile-an-hour winds and baseball-sized hail with this newest severe thunderstorm warning.
Around 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Bridgeport around 8:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by
The thunderstorm watch into the Metroplex until 2 a.m. For damaging winds and large to very large hail.
until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for North Central Texas. This is a dangerous storm capable of producing large hail driven by severe winds and chill.
It's Poolville.
Effective until 2 a.m.
That would be it's Poolville.
Effective until 2 a.m.
That would be in
This watch includes
northwestern Parker County. I mentioned them a couple of minutes ago. I have
a severe thunderstorm.
coworkers that live in Poolville.
Conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damage.
Let me text the old Stewart.
The watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television
Start.
outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Tornado watch number 33 remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in Texas: Giraffe, Hood, Jack, Calabito, Parker, Stevens, Wise, and Young. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The current time is 8:17 p.m. Central Daylight Time. You are listening to NOAA All Hazards Radio, the voice of the National Weather Service, station WNG 651, serving the Mineral Wells listening area. The National Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern Erath County in north central Texas, northeastern Eastland County in north central Texas, Parker County in north central Texas, Calabito County in north central Texas, Earl County in north central Texas, until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 7:58 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Lake Calabito, or 13 miles southwest of Mineral Wells, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard 70 miles per hour with gusts and half-dollar-sized hail. Source radar indicated. Impact hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to pull homes, roofs, and outbuildings. This severe thunderstorm will be near Prague around 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Weatherford and Western Lake around 8:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Hudson Oaks and Lynette around 8:35 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Miller Park and Aledo about 8:40 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by the severe thunderstorm include Canal, Santo, Ennis, Mantino, Agnes, Acton, Bennett, Rod, Lobos, and New Salem. This includes the following highways: Interstate 20 between mile markers 358 and 422. Interstate 30 near
So the running plan right now, I'm gonna drop down into Weatherford and maybe slice out in front of this up 7:30 towards Azle. This will kind of get me back a little closer into the Metroplex. I may also just stay on 20, but looks like the worst half of this line is going to go through the northern part of Tarrant. I guess this is a great way to test how strong the magnets on the Starlink are. Hi, Desi. Yeah, I would, it looks like the hail threat may have diminished a little bit, but I would take this storm seriously. I'd stay away from windows, get somewhere cozy. You've probably got about 15 minutes, give or take a few, until it gets to you. Yeah, the Justin area, probably in the next hour, plus or minus, is going to be catching the brunt of the northern half of this line of storms. It's hard to say exactly, probably 70 to 80 mile an hour winds and large hail are primarily going to be the concerns. You still have a little bit of time. The storms are just now coming into the western half of Parker County.
Temperatures falling into the upper 60s in the afternoon. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming northerly to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour.
And just looking at radar,
Clear. Much cooler with lows in the upper 30s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, diminishing to 5 to 10 miles an hour after midnight.
that's currently what we're looking at. I'm on the southern tip of it coming back into Weatherford. And that's what's going to be tracking into Parker and Tarrant in about the next hour and some change. I would extrapolate that Rome is going to have the same threat level as this storm produces, being that's southern Wise County. That's the general vicinity of where this, particularly the baseball portion of the warning, is pointed towards. Unfortunately, I don't have Toto with me. It would be kind of cool if I did. Oh, wrong button. All the way up there in Aubrey, you guys are going to end up getting some of this line, particularly the northern half. Feels a little repetitive at this point, but probably same concern. Damaging winds, probably 70, 80 miles an hour, and some large hail to go with it as the evening progresses. And then as these storms move east, depending on how well established this line gets, I could see it getting as far as Little Rock, but I didn't dig far enough into the models to say for certain. I don't know who that guy is, but he just flipped me off. Sorry? What does his car say? Oh, Weatherford Cattle Company? What's up, Russ? I'm running away, letting it catch up. Running away, letting it catch up. I figure I was going to go probably 7:30 north towards Azle and let it run over me somewhere a little closer to home. Did you see, I guess Kankakee got hit, Illinois got hit by a pretty bad tornado. I've just been getting texts from family and stuff up there about it. It was like, oh, I guess the Illinois target performed. Yeah, I got off work at 5:30 and I was like, screw it, see what happens.
I could have made it. I got up at 6 a.m. And I just, me and my partner talked me out of it. Said, oh, I don't want to do it. I left home about 1.
Yep, catch you later. looking a little further down the line, because I know I got a lot of people watching from Indian Harbor and Hood County in general. Zoom out a little bit and switch over to the radar for a minute. That's what's coming towards y'all. Probably the next 30 minutes or so. 70-mile-an-hour winds, what it's currently warned for. I don't see much in terms of hail that far south. I wouldn't rule it out, but it will probably just get a little wet and breezy for a little while. No, Randy, that's another storm chasing friend. The guy that flipped me off just pulled into a random gas station. He's driving like a Weatherford Cattle Company Expedition or something like that. I didn't read what his sticker said. Sanger, probably the next hour or so. High winds, probably some large hail.
The National Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Wise County in north central Texas.
Particularly as the northern half of this line moves east, where it's currently warned for baseballs. That's where I would watch for there to be larger hail and the potential for some nastiness as this line gets closer to y'all. Probably a little closer to the 10 o'clock area. And then for right now, I'm sticking with my game plan that I mentioned a minute ago. I'm going to get through Weatherford and head up Azle Highway. There's a couple spots that I can think of off the top of my head where I can try and let it run over me. Yeah, James, I saw that. And I'll just be candid. I know I got a lot of people watching, but I moved out of Illinois, and I really don't have any desire to go back. While I still have family up there, I'll go, but like, it could be the most perfect chase day in the entire world and like a complete textbook slam dunk, and I don't think I'd go. I don't miss Illinois at all. I always used to, Ricky, I always used to joke that Illinois is first place in being last. Yeah, I'm just out in front of the leading edge of this by probably only 5 minutes or so. Weatherford's about to get hit pretty hard. I'm going to call my brother real quick. Yeah, no, I'm like literally like less than 5 minutes in front of the leading edge. I'm kind of doing a controlled run away from it. I'm going to go up Azle Highway towards Azle and let it run over me up there. Yeah, get a little bit closer to home before I let it trample me. Yeah, I looked, I'm like, I wonder where he's at. And he's like, oh, he passed me already. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you were truly getting hit by baseballs, you probably got a couple decent dents you can't see yet. Yeah, I saw the warning went out for baseballs across like northern, southern Wise, northern Parker, and all of that. And I was like, oh, here comes the next $1 million Keller hailstorm. Mm-hmm. And maybe they just have a hail magnet. Yeah, and I mean, there wasn't much of a cap over the metro, and there was no crapvection or anything today. Oh, wow. I'm going to pull into this neighborhood. I just have a beautiful view from where I'm at. I'm going to pull onto this hill for a minute.
Now let's check on your local forecast for the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Severe thunderstorms 38 in effect until 2 a.m. Wednesday. Tonight, showers. Thunderstorms likely this evening, then a chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the lower 60s.
Yeah,
South winds 10 to
I got
15 miles
a
an hour.
good view of a lowering right on the edge of this. I'm gonna let you go and grab some pictures.
90%.
All right, bye.
Partly sunny with a 40% chance of showers. Highs in the upper 70s. Temperatures falling into the upper 60s in the afternoon. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour.
So that's the line approaching us here in Weatherford.
Up to 30 miles an hour.
Nice structure on it. I'm gonna get out and grab a quick couple of pictures with my phone.
Much cooler with lows in the lower 40s. North winds 10 to 20 miles an hour. Gusts up to 30 miles an hour in the evening. The following is a river flood warning. Flood warning in effect from late tonight to early tomorrow afternoon. Minor flooding is forecast. The areas affected include White Rock Creek near White Rock Creek and Greenville Avenue. The hazardous weather conditions are expected from late tonight
particularly that little niblet that's hanging down. It's just the edge of the shelf cloud, but it's a very pretty line. All right. Let's make a run for it. I adjusted the camera a little bit, and I think I overdid it. There we go. It looks like the massive hail threat is starting to diminish a little bit as this complex becomes more organized. It's still warned for above an inch across the line, but I'm thinking our odds of baseballs are large or larger even probably golf balls are larger, really starting to diminish. It's probably going to be pocket change, maybe a little bigger at most. It is still pretty crazy, but I'm probably, at this point, just looking at radar and at the hydrometer classifications, I'm not seeing anything super massive. And on the vertically integrated liquid parameters, I'm also not seeing anything jumping out as large or very large. And then I'll switch over to the radar real quick and kind of show you what I'm talking about. On the right-hand side of the radar screen here, those are your larger precipitation or fluid deposits inside of a thunderstorm as the radar is scanning it vertically. Those would be where your hail cores are generally at. as it's the largest deposits of precipitation and frozen liquid inside the thunderstorm. And then if you switch over to the hydrometer classifications, this kind of gives you an idea of what the radar is seeing. And this medium red is a mix of hail and rain. When they initially had warned this storm for baseballs earlier, this entire area up in here was bright yellow, which is giant hail. So as the storms are progressing and becoming more organized versus discrete, they're becoming more linear, the hail threat itself, the large hail threat, is kind of beginning to decrease. I switched over to the wrong velocity. Whoops. Storm relative. And then that's where you can kind of see where the gust front is at. So minus that kink up there near Chico, I'm not really seeing anything that stands out as being imminently tornadic either. And the temperature on my dash, because I don't have a weather station in the car, is 77. I'll pass you on the shoulder. Ryan Hall was streaming me? Oh, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Does Ryan have a severe stimulus contract? I seriously thought he was about to turn in front of me. It looked like he was not stopping, and I will say this, thank God I'm in Parker County. Just don't take me to Hazel. Oh, God, Randy. That's just rude. I actually saw a Parker County crew at Granbury last week, and I was like, what timeline am I living in? Why are you here? Speaking of life care,
11 p.m. Central Daylight.
go get 'em, heroes!
For your protection, get inside a sturdy structure and stay away from windows. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northern Iraq, Parker, eastern Palo Pinto, and Hood counties. At 8:32 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Brock, or 9 miles west of Weatherford, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard.
Oh, there goes some construction debris.
Source, radar indicated. Impact.
We're in the Azles.
Vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. The severe storm will be
I should just go stream from the station parking lot.
Central Daylight Time. Wheeler Park, Hudson Oaks, in and at around 8:50 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Aledo and Lake Weatherford around 8:55 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by the severe thunderstorm include Adele, Santo, Dennis, Marino, Angus, Acton, Bennett, Moron, Waples, and New Salem. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for north central Texas. For your protection, stay inside a sturdy structure and keep away from windows. Now let's check on your local forecast for the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Severe thunderstorm watch 38 in effect until 2 a.m. Wednesday. Tonight, showers. Thunderstorms likely this evening. Then have a chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the lower 60s.
Yeah, little A-Town.
Winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, diminishing to 5 to 10 miles an hour after midnight. Chance of rain 90%.
Oh.
Wednesday, partly sunny with a 40% chance of showers. Highs in the upper 70s. Temperatures falling into the upper 60s in the afternoon. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour in the afternoon. Wednesday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming clear. Much cooler with lows in the lower 40s. North winds 10 to 20 miles an hour. Gusts up to 30 miles an hour in the evening. The following is a river flood warning. Flood warning in effect from late tonight to early tomorrow afternoon. Minor flooding is forecast. The areas affected include White Rock Creek near White Rock Creek and Creek.
Yeah, Randy, there is a chance of storms tomorrow. I don't
Affected from late tonight to early tomorrow.
believe they're going to be particularly severe. I don't even think we're outlooked for anything
Stream of the gauge will be flooded. Water approaches ball field
substantial.
Conrad High School. Additional details. At 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time Tuesday, the stage was 70.8 feet. Thankful stage is 84.0 feet. Flood stage is 84.0 feet. Forecast. The river is expected to rise above flood
I was thinking,
tonight to a crest of 84.4 feet just after midnight tonight.
over there on the dam. That's kind of what I was aiming for, over there by Augie's.
The current time is 8.
Looking north over the lake.